My name is Lou Sapic. I'm Director of Quality and Continuous Improvement for Swagelok, Georgia. Yeah, my role overall, just to manage the entire quality ecosystem from all interested parties, from the supply chain, through everything we do internally, through customers, and then any external parties, ISO 9000, for example, nuclear certified too, so we get audited by different nuclear companies. That was one of the reasons why we went to QT9, because everything was kind of a hodgepodge. We had a few things in Excel, we had a little bit in SharePoint, someone's private drive written on paper. Just was a mess trying to control and corral and just keep up with things. Trying to maintain training documents, training history, document control, putting a document in a folder where anyone could go in there and overwrite it. Inadvertently, now we're in Rev D, but they're still using Rev A because there's just no control over it. If we had a finding for an audit, we had to open a corrective action. The corrective action would be in another folder. We'd have to note it on the audit, look in this other folder to find corrective action number 14, for example. Just the whole managing of our system. Audit findings were considerable, and even trying to implement good solutions of moving something to SharePoint, maybe less ability to edit, was helpful, but it didn't solve the problem. It was kind of a Band-Aid. It was kind of a piecemeal approach. There's so much data, so many different modules in QT9. Like every quarter, our goal was to complete one or two more modules, and we just kept chipping away at that. And as we continued to add more modules, we continued to add more users of more specialty departments. And each one that we would do, we would have the training of QT9 for that particular module. And they're phenomenal with training on modules. So if we notified them next quarter, we're going to be doing calibration. We would have the meeting with QT9. He would walk us through that, and then we would go. And it worked, and if we had any questions, we'd have that support to help. Everything is stored in one location. We have complete oversight and control of our controlled documents or controlled processes. Everything is in there. Everything is linked together. An auditor came in, and we were just over a year into our QT9 journey. He had slated 2 days for the audit, and we had finished toward the tail end of day one. So he actually had to change his travel plans and went home earlier. Well, he audited us again back in late April. And this time he just scheduled it for 1 day, and he finished right at lunchtime. So it was even shorter. And just because as he goes through his checklist, it's easy to just walk everything through QT9. This goes to here, we go through audits, non-conformances, corrective actions, training. Everything was right there and easy to find. And again, he shortened it up and left early at lunchtime. So he, even coming back, had nothing but praise for QT9. I could not do my job functionally without QT9. I couldn't imagine going back and trying to manage that. It was a nightmare. And we had so many audit findings, just gaps everywhere. QT9 has helped us really consolidate everything, control it. Again, it makes my job easier.